We're here at Saona Island. This island is pretty special because it's one of the places where scenes from Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed. So Johnny Depp lived, walked, and breathed on this island as he portrayed Jack Sparrow.
That's the secret grand adventure of the infamous Jack Sparrow. He spent 3 days lying on a beach drinking rum.
Welcome to the Caribbean, love.
Does it look anything like Johnny's Island? Well, you'll have to stick with me and find out for yourself.
Our journey began on a packed tour bus that picked up guests from the hotels around Punta Cana.
My name is Alberto. Be welcome. I'm gonna be with you today. Los que hablan español que no entienden inglés, me levantan la mano por favor. Los que hablan español que no entienden inglés. Okay, gracias. English speaker, hand up. English speaker, or people that can understand the English language. French, la France. Bonjour, bienvenue. Nos vamos hoy a Saona. Siempre es una aventura. Es mi primer día después de la tormenta. So today we go to the Saona Island. It's always an adventure. Today is my first day after the storm.
Our first stop was in the port town of Bayahibe. From here, we would board a catamaran for a 2-hour journey to Saona Island. Of course, as soon as you get off the bus, or even before you get off, you're bombarded by the vendors. It's just a reality you have to deal with. The guy in the video here is free diving, perhaps for mollusks or even lobster. We saw some of this in Belize a few years back. Once on the catamaran, my kids were completely thrilled to be there, as each took turns meditating on the wonderful life that's been given to them. With the wind at our backs and the sea salt in our hair, the mood brightened along with the sky, and I felt like the captain of my own ship, or at least a ship with 50 other people or so on board. And then it was time to start drinking. A seemingly endless supply of Coke and rum was at hand. 10 a.m. was soon my 5 o'clock somewhere. What kind of party boat doesn't include dancing? They literally hired a master of ceremonies to dance, which in turn gets most of the female population on board dancing, very much like a wedding. And then it was time for yours truly to hit the deck and show everyone the proper way to get lit. After a couple of minutes of mesmerizing moves in the zone, I had exhausted my mojo and decided to leave the dance floor to those who needed space to emulate what they had just seen. As for the family, they were also finding excitement once again at sea. Well, maybe not just yet.
Need life jackets again?
2 hours later, we were pulling up to the shores of beautiful Saona Island. Everyone disembarks at just about the same place. August is hot in the Dominican Republic, and Saona Island is no exception. As you bake in the hot sun, there's about a quarter mile or less walk to the beach area, so you can bake some more.
Mule. It's a donkey. Hey, buddy.
Give me a picture with the donkey.
Go ahead. So as soon as we got on the island here, we were treated to a buffet. Got chicken and pork. And the chicken, it's no joke, but the pork. Check out this piece of pork. Grande. Like the guy that's eating it. Also, there's boiled potatoes, casada, rice.
Saona Island, without a doubt, is one of the most picturesque beaches I've ever been to. Gorgeous 30-foot tall palm trees line the powder white sand as you look over crystal blue and green waters. Ignore the crowds, the noise, the amount of vendors trying to sell you the same thing 20 times, and you can have a blast drinking cold beer, cocktails, and bobbing around in the water. Although I incorrectly assumed the water was calm, but there were plenty of small waves beating the shore endlessly.
Never been anywhere else, then you would think this is awesome.
Yeah.
But if you've been other places that are incredible, this is kind of like, meh.
Yeah, it's like that whole Instagram versus reality stuff. If you look around me, there's all these girls in bikinis trying to take pictures. Look, laying down. There's one over there in my far zoom, laying down in a seductive position, making it look like they're the only ones here. And yet, this place is packed. There are rocks here. It's very uncomfortable. And the waves. I didn't think there would be any waves here. I thought this was supposed to be a calm beach. What the hell? I got tricked. It definitely isn't like Aruba. It definitely isn't like Belize on the west end. Aren't we spoiled? We're complaining about paradise. I'm gonna get a picture.
3, 2, 1. Drop that on that?
No, ready? Try again.
It'll move. It's all out there.
Of course, the dancing didn't stop on the boat. This is the Dominican Republic, after all. I thought about getting out there and shaking what my mama gave me once more, but the shade of the beer stand was just too comfortable to leave. After a few hours on the island, it was time to make our way back to the resorts in Punta Cana. It had been a fun day, but now it was time for a rapid exit. And what better way to ensure that than on a speedboat with random Spanish and American top 40 hits blasting in your ears for the last 45 minutes of your day trip.
I got a feeling not gonna capsize tonight. No cap, no kizzy on the trizzy, trizzy on the kizzy.
Traveling with Trey. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time.